Hey everybody, Captain CA here with Flats Class YouTube, and today's video here on the Plantation Tales, well, it's about the Redfish Classic, and we're going to teach you how to win a redfish tournament. That's right. So my wife and I recently fished the Plantation Inn's Redfish Classic. So why don't you go jump in the boat, go fishing with Blondie and I. We're going to teach you how to win this thing. Now I'm going to go into greater detail a little later in the video, but you may as well be along for the ride. Go check out the footage. When I say we're ready, we are ready. Got the makeshift live well in the boat. I'll show you more of that in a second. Got the tackle box filled. Plenty of gas. We're ready for the Redfish Classic here at the Plantation Inn. We're gonna get ready and go to the captain's meeting here in a minute. This is just killer right here. I use this every time I've got a tournament and I'm gonna use my small boat, and it's a Yeti 65 and it does a fantastic job. It is a fantastic live well. I can't wait to get after it. Let's get ready for the captain's meeting.
You're good at that. Yeah,
Good evening, guys. Welcome.
And girls.
Guys and girls.
Ladies, anglers,
Welcome
fishermen.
to the 8th annual Plantation Redfish Classic.
CA Richardson's going to get up here and tell you how to catch that winning redfish tomorrow morning.
Thank you.
So CA is going to give you about 10-15 minutes, he said, and then we'll do the raffles. We'll pull those raffles for tonight. Thank you, CA.
I will try not to make tonight any longer than it has to be. How many first-time tournament anglers do we have in this event? Oh, we got a good number. When you fish a tournament like this, where it's a slot tournament, because that's where all the money is, that's why that giant $8,000 check is down below me, everybody has a chance. Now, there are a lot of native guides that are in this crowd that are very qualified, and they catch a lot of fish every day of the week. But how many of them are catching a 26.5 to 27-inch fish on the same day every day? So don't get discouraged. As good as they are, you still have an opportunity to win this tournament and do well. Good luck tomorrow. I hope every one of you has a shot to win. And there's no better feeling when your first fish is like 26.5, 27 inches long. Because if that first fish hits the deck early in the morning, it's that long, I guarantee you will be motivated to fish your tail off the rest of the day.
Coffee is brewing. 5:30. Got to get in there and wake Blondie up. Because in 30 minutes, we're going to be sitting in that truck headed to the ranch. But first things first, coffee. You put my banana in the boat, babe? You know what they say about bananas?
Get around the tree.
Why don't I just hand it to you? There you go. Pull that thing around.
I feel like I'm leading a horse.
Mm-hmm. I'll let you jump on first, and that way you can put that towel closer to me since I walk through that gravelly.
It turned itself. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready. I got the line. Whatever you do, don't get my boat dirty. Look. Footprints.
You're lucky I'm being so kind to you. There's so many bugs out here.
Yeah, I know you're a big bug fan. All right, let me jump on. We'll get out of here before the bugs eat you alive.
The river and land kind of become one right here.
Yeah, we got a lot of water to get the day started, and unfortunately that's not a good thing for us. We're gonna have to find the back of a creek, I mean the way back, and fish our way back out, because when you got water height, tide heights like this, that's gonna make it a challenge. Yeah, we're not going to be doing exactly. Maybe our bite will be the afternoon bite, and you hate to push it like that on a tournament day, but that's probably what it's going to be. She just hooked up, but I think it was to a ladyfish, and it jumped off. But it's early.
Did you see that bigger fish?
I did not.
A big fin just came out of the water.
You keep casting up here. Early morning, I've got Blondie throwing top water. Why do I have her throwing top water? Because we want to get a big fish right away. Because you fish a lot harder in a tournament if you've got a 26 to a 27 inch fish in the boat early. So that's the plan. Throw to the back wall. Good enough. Just got a feeling there's a hole there. See if you pull one out. So we are going to make a bait change here. Taking the top water away, and we're gonna put on a 5-inch jerk shad. I want a larger jerk shad just because I want casting distance, and I want the opportunity to catch a bigger fish. You laugh. You laugh. I don't have my glasses on right now. And I'm not going to tie a loop knot because I want a real good connection. I'm waiting for you to hit something with that top water. Doesn't hurt. Put a little menhaden on here. Little secret sauce. All right, give me that one. I'll put that one away. And we'll get you a new rod here. can say the only skip we're getting in here with is something this small.
There's definitely small stuff in here.
Yeah. Through all the way to that back wall that I haven't messed up yet. Yeah. It is 9:30 on the wristwatch, and we still have nothing in the well. We've seen 2 or 3 redfish, but they've all been, well, let's just say less than worthy of even throwing at. They're not going to be winners, so there's no sense in taking up time. As you saw earlier, I switched Blondie up to the Z-Man jerk shads, 5-inch jerk shads. Give us a good opportunity to catch either a large trout and get started on that species, or she'll catch a bigger redfish with that one. If it gets a little brighter and more still, we may drop down in size. And I was throwing a darters, but the puffer fish like the darters too much, so I've switched over to a mirrodine. Too much frustration there for me. So still working the back creeks. Water's still high. Ooh, some mullet or something in there. As the water falls out of the creeks, we should get a few more opportunities. Right now, we already missed the early bite, and we're moving into mid-morning. Let's see what we can make happen. A little bit of hard work, a little grinding going on here. 10:30. My angler is sitting down eating pistachios or almonds, habanero barbecue almonds. Not working hard for me.
Well,
And we still got a skunk in the boat.
well, you know what it is, don't you?
The banana?
Yep.
Let me have that. I'm going to eat it. I'm going to get that out of the way. Got it. The banana is going to go away.
That's the problem.
All right, let's get rid of the problem. Sees it. Doggone it!
By the way, that was a great big stingray that was right here that he was
Yeah, there's the ray going away.
Yeah.
Well, while we were off camera, we did more than locate that stingray. We made a bait change. We are throwing the right stuff, a Z-Man 3-inch on a 1/12 of an ounce chin locks. We'll show it to you if we catch anything on it, but land's a little softer. It's very bright now. All the clouds have gone away. Front pushed through. There's no more drizzly rain, and well, my watch says it's 10:45. We need something to happen. Make it happen, girl.
So far, that redfish already turned his nose up to this one.
Well, he was already alerted also. He was alerted. Well, we just sight fished this one. I couldn't get to my camera quick enough. But I ended up getting this one on a mirrodine. Yeah, I got to see the eat right off the front of the boat.
Right. This crazy thing.
Here, I'll just get down and get him. Yeah, just put him in the boat and I'll come down. Just watch your toes. Okay, you're okay. I've got the pump. Just get the pump out of there. We don't need the net now. Hit the old mirrodine. We have a little hand pump that we fill our 65 Yeti. Put a little water in there for these guys. Hopefully he won't be staying in here long. And then I'll get these buddies here. I think that's enough, babe.
Is that good?
Yeah. All right. Drain this over the side. All right, that can go back where it was. Okay, update. It's nearly 11 o'clock now. We just put our first fish in a well. Not a great fish, but the banana and the skunk are now kicked out of the boat. How about that? Now let's see if we can turn this around. What do you say, Blondie?
All for it.
Did not want that. Here's another one. God, he turned off it. Doggone it. They are not picking up what I'm putting down. Man, two good ones. Two good ones. I may have to switch to a jig. He ate it. That was pretty awesome to watch the eat. It was pretty awesome to watch the eat. You were so slick, and then you stalled it. It just floated there, and he goes, "Oh wow, that looks like I'd eat it." That was awesome, girl.
Oh my God, that was awesome.
All right, well, I'm going to put the micro down while you're doing that.
Yeah, he's looking us into the...
No, he's not taking us anywhere. You got him, girl. Well done. Well done.
One redfish or two?
Two redfish, babe. It's our second one. And it is 11:30, so...
Oh, you got the net back there?
I do. Beautiful
Look at all the
fish.
spots he's got.
Beautiful fish. Well, I couldn't be more proud of you.
That was such an awesome fish.
Man, am I glad I ate that banana. It made all the difference in the world.
I agree. Once we got that thing off.
All right, we got two in there. The one with all the spots is the heavier one.
Oh, that would be mine.
That would be yours, yes. I figured that would come into the conversation at some point. Here you go, fist bump.
Ooh, baby. Okay.
Let's do that again. You didn't even say anything. You didn't even want me to cast, did you?
I said stop, 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 stop.
You gotta say it louder, louder, louder.
I didn't want to scare the fish.
Micro going up. Nice. It's pretty beautiful in here, that's for sure. When we get around this next turn, I want you to keep your eyes peeled because it's one of my better spots. Almost always see one in here. I'm gonna get my rod hung up here if I'm not careful. Went right behind him. Now they're coming back to where you just cast. Good cast. Oh, you turned him. Oh. Doggone it. Yeah, they're still around. I'm gonna pick the lightest jig head in here, put it on one of these right stuffs, and I'm going to sight fish as well. Redfish right over here. Three redfish. Got him. Whoa. There was a stingray over there and there were like 3 redfish on this thing, guy. This one is gonna let us level up. He is gonna let us level up. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta get, hold on, babe. I'm gonna just put that there. I'm gonna get my wish I could have got you to throw at the same time if you could have seen him. All right, come on, big boy. You're gonna help us out. Way to go, teamwork. Teamwork. I'm gonna get rid of the little one while you hold that one out there. Whew. We are gonna level up. Oh, guys, I can't tell you how good that feels. Blondie and I have been working our tail off. All right, let me find the small one out of these two.
Well, the one with all the spots is mine, the bigger one, I think. How do you know?
Because yours was the bigger one.
Yeah.
All right, this guy
Still pretty alive.
is plenty healthy. All right, let's see.
I'm gonna hope that this one's bigger.
Oh, he is bigger. He's definitely bigger. Ah,
Okay.
got him. Okay.
We don't have a thing to weigh him, do we?
No, that was an oversight. But
Oh, he is so pretty though. Look at
he's
the
probably
red.
closer to 5 pounds. So I'm gonna say he's, of the two, he's probably the heavier fish.
Heavier than the one just put back.
Yeah. He's the heaviest of these two for sure. So yeah, you put that in there and we'll pump some water out. All right, we are on the 2 o'clock check-in. We're gonna fish probably another 45, 50 minutes. We leveled up. We don't know exactly how much weight. We think we're in double-digit weight. We would know if Blondie didn't leave the boga grip in the Hells Bay Professional in the boat barn this morning, but
You guys all know that that's bullshit, right?
so we're just guessing. But we're trying to get lucky one more time here and see if we can find one more of the right fish. And if we can, we are going to pull this out now. 2:21 I think is moonrise, so we're hoping this little minor salooner period is going to help us pull us out. You on board?
Oh, well, we're out here to do this. I don't have a whole lot of faith in your salooner business.
All right, we'll check in once we get back to the boat ramp. Man, I threw in there.
All right, what am I doing? Do I need to grab a pole?
No, you're good. You're good.
Is this a big one?
I don't.
Looks really good.
He looked good. Oh, I think we're gonna level up again. Ooh, baby.
Nice job.
Say hell yeah. That's a big hell yeah. Woo!
Holy shit.
Cameron would be excited for us right now.
Oh, man.
Man,
That was a good
pulled that
job.
one out. It's like 210 now, right on the salooner.
Yep.
Golly.
Live that one down.
Not gonna live that one down. Whew. Power of the bait caster. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna measure this one. I'm gonna measure this one, honey. This one looks like it's gonna be.
When he was coming out of the corner,
He looked big.
He looked big.
I think he's gonna be probably around 26.
He was coming so fast, I was like, oh my God.
All right, let's get him up here. I want you to squeeze his tail down. Make sure he measures.
Make sure he measures.
Squeeze down. Yeah, he's 26. All right. Oh, he's got the jig in his mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, got to take that out. Are you going to apologize to everyone and tell them that the Moonrise Minor Salooner is the bomb? Are you going to tell them?
I'm not.
It's the bomb. It's
it worked out in your favor today.
We leveled up 2 times in the last 15 minutes. Are you kidding me?
Okay, I'll give that
The
to
moon
you.
is where it's at.
Today it is.
Pay attention to your salooner tables. I'm telling you. This girl here, she's very pretty. She don't know nothing about no moon.
It worked for us today.
That one there, close. That one might have helped us. I don't know. That one's close.
Scared him. You don't know how. I didn't touch him.
Yeah, he's too alerted. It is what it is. Yeah, there's still one. There's still 2 there.
Oh, I just I landed right like next to it.
One's right here. He didn't even flinch.
He didn't flinch?
Didn't even flinch. I mean, we've been grinding and grinding and grinding. And then right here on my Moonrise, we've been kicking tail. I don't care what you say, it works.
Sometimes we've done this before and it didn't work.
No, honey.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes.
I'm never wrong. I'm never wrong. When have I ever been wrong in our marriage? Never. Like never. It's like never.
It's a good thing your fans love you.
You behind him? Don't think he's going to be a difference maker, but I had to do it. I don't know. He's starting to look bigger all of a sudden. Sure having a hard time with him. Let's see if he's over 25. He's got a big old dot on his tail.
Big dot on his tail.
Down with the, can you imagine if it worked out right there? He looks fat, and you know he was eating. I gotta get this out. It's so tough when you're trying to push pole and catch fish, and
But you're doing it.
yes,
You're killing it.
I'm in the zone. I'm in the zone right now.
I feel like it's the Captain show.
I'm sorry, babe. All right, let's see if he.
We have kind of an advantage being up around the top there.
I do.
Being 6'5" and then
Okay.
up on top of the pulling platform.
It seems pretty big. Squeeze tail.
26.
Golly, we're gonna have to. Golly, we're
I
gonna
don't know how heavy he is.
have to make a judgment call. Tell me which one inside there is the little one. Okay. Pull that out once again. Which one do you think's the little one?
Of the two.
Think that one
That
is?
one looks more narrow. Doesn't that one look fatter? So this one has the little tiny
Spot?
dot.
Okay.
Yeah. We thought that was the bigger one. Oh, this is the tinier dot.
Let's
Oh, that's the really pretty gold one.
let's see.
Oh
Which one
my.
of these fish are bigger? Let me go measure this one. If this one's 25, put that one in the well. This one feels smaller. This one is smaller. I'm gonna let this one go.
Okay. You better grab that one for me. Okay.
I think we leveled up again. All right, this is our 20 minutes to 3 update. Weigh-in ends at 4 o'clock, so we're gonna fish probably for about 10, 12 more minutes, and then we're gonna make the run back. We just leveled up again, as you saw. And as we see it, because Blondie forgot the boga grip, we can only go by the measure on the aqua traction. So we have 2 fish that are close to 26 inches long. So we're thinking we're 11 plus pounds. We don't know because Blondie messed up this morning.
Not somebody. For the record. Who's the fisherman here? Who's the captain?
So we're giving one more try, one more push through one of our favorite little coves here. And then, you know, things look pretty bleak. I mean, we've caught 5 fish today, babe. 5 fish, and we sight fished every one of them.
Fished everyone.
We haven't caught one fish on a blind cast yet. Of course, we've been fishing 1 foot of clear water for most of the day. And it sounds like we've been dealing with airboats and mud boats, and
They have not been helping.
they have not been helping us out. Yeah, that's definitely going to make us get out of here. Well, as you can imagine, there's a lot of fun that happens inside a boat when you're fishing a tournament with your wife, your girlfriend, or even your best friend, because there are those moments throughout the day that you wonder why you ever signed up for the tournament. And I was not kidding earlier in the video when I said it's a lot harder to fish for the win when you start off with a big fish. And those of us that don't catch the big fish right away and have to embrace the suck, the grind, it's a lot harder to finish strong. But all that being said, my wife and I are pretty seasoned tournament anglers, and we fish a lot together, so we never give up. We encourage each other all day long, and I used to fish on a professional level, so it's a little easier for me to keep the intensity going all day long. But it was pretty satisfying to level up a couple of times at the end of that and give us the opportunity to win possibly. So before I tell you exactly what we were using throughout the video, and I know I gave away a lot of it, and I'll tell you the mentality that goes behind it, I feel like I owe it to Aqua Traction Florida and to the Aqua Traction brand in particular. They're a big sponsor of this channel. In fact, they're the title sponsor of this channel. And I really don't believe we could, you know, do what we do without their support. So if you've ever considered putting some type of marine flooring down on your skiff, your bay boat, your pontoon boat, even your personal watercraft, kayak, canoe, I really encourage you, paddleboard. Try this Aqua Traction. The stuff is tough. This stuff has been on here for 2 years on this little Eldor, two and a half years now. And it is rock solid, looks brand new. Always makes me feel good when clients that haven't seen me in a while go, wow, is this still the boat with the Aqua Traction on it? And I go, yeah, it still is. The original mat, it's right here. Okay, let me tell you how we did it. We did it basically power fishing. Now, I know that sounds like, well, it doesn't look like power fishing. You didn't have a trolling motor down. You weren't sitting there making cast after cast. Well, we saw a lot of fish in this tournament that weren't going to be the type of fish that we needed to catch, because there were a lot of smaller fish in the creeks, a lot of 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 inch fish and so on. We only wanted to catch the right fish. That's why when we started the day off, the plan was, Blondie, you throw a topwater. Let's try to get that top of the slot redfish right away. When that did not come to fruition. Then I started to throw a hard bait plug, which was the Miridine, and I had her throwing a jerk shad. I started catching some undesirable fish. Miridines catch kind of everything. And I threw it for a little while and caught some puffers and some stuff I didn't bother putting into this episode. And then I liked the fact that she was throwing the jerk shad. She threw both the 5-inch and the 4-inch, and she was able to, with confidence, cast a lot closer to these mangrove under, shorelines that have the prop roots and everything like that. Because it's Texas rigged, there was less problems getting it hung in the tree or hung in some oyster bars and rocks that are propped up underneath those zones where typically, you're wasting a lot of time. After that did not really come through for us, and I know you've heard these baits before because I talk about them a lot here on Flats Class YouTube. We went to what almost always works, and that's a 3-inch paddle tail. Once we got the high sun, the clouds kind of cleared off, it just made sense to throw that 3-inch paddle tail. And I'm a big supporter of Jesse Wright, the kayak guy down there in Pinellas County. And when the Right Stuff color came out, I was an instant fan. It looks like a crab. It looks like a shrimp. That dark color with a little copper and gold and silver flake, it just catches fish. So once we went to the 3-inch paddle tail and the Right Stuff, it just seemed like things were working out. Now, I did have a little fun at my wife's expense, teasing her about not bringing the boga grip. That was not on her. That was me just, trying to get a little rise out of her. So yeah, we weren't completely prepared, but it wouldn't have made that big a difference in our day. Honestly, we only really caught 5 fish, and we sight fished every one of them. But that was a big no-no. We should have never done that. But the little makeshift Yeti live well that we always use, that 65 Yeti, always does a good job for us. Kept those fish in really good shape. Redfish are a hardy, tough, resilient fish to start with. We were fishing water temperatures that were around 71 degrees, so they were already in really good shape. It wasn't like summertime fishing where you got to handle them a little bit better than that. But that cool water, adding those little Yeti ice blues, all that in a tournament make a difference. So you're power fishing, you're taking care of your fish in the cooler by keeping it cold. We also used that G juice. It's like Bassmetics, which gets rid of the ammonia in the water. We added that as well. So we had a lot of stuff going. We had 2 Mr. Bubble systems pumping with 2 big air stones in there, pumping oxygen to those fish, so they were in really good health. And you'll see in the weigh-in video portion of this how strong those fish. It was hard for the weighmaster Lisa Fitzgerald to really hold on to our fish. So you're probably wondering, so did you guys win? Well, go to the weigh-in right now, go see what happened, and I'll be right back here at the end. caught 3 in a row and they were all bigger. They kept getting bigger, every one.
25. That is awesome. $64 fish. We had 67 fish that came to the scales alive. Those fish were put in oxygenated tanks that were provided by Duke Energy in CCA, Florida. Those fish then were taken back out to the salt water and released. And that's what's going to be continuing to propagate and populate redfish in this area. So we have the Plantation Redfish Classic has their own restocking initiative by being able to put these big breeder redfish back into the water. So give yourself, all of you, a huge attaboy, attagirl, because we put those fish back into the water and did not kill them. If you're involved in other tournaments that are killing redfish in order to win an event,
Roll down. I know it was tough to do it without me on the boat, but you did a good job. And his partner to come up to the stage.
You did 4? 4 minutes, yeah. That's what we did. I just like the feel on that one. Like, it was just so much. Not everybody was relaxed, but that one just felt more, I don't know. But we did all of the, like, that was kind of crazy. When the roads got closed, we couldn't anyway. So we did all of that around the time the outside. Right. That one was wild. Was it?
So now you know, we did not win. We came damn close, though. And consider this. This tournament is actually a general tournament. And what does that mean? That means you can use bait. You can use live bait. You can use cut bait. We were probably the only ones using artificial. So that's just the way we roll. That's how we fish. And we don't make any bones about it. We do this because we like fishing together as a married couple. It's just something we do. It's one of the things we enjoy doing, and I enjoy supporting community events. But we ended up finishing with, as you saw, 11.59, which put us in 4th place. That's right. Could we have done better if we were using natural bait? I'm gonna be honest with you, probably not. I didn't see enough of the right fish. The guys that won, Kevin and Rob, when I talked to them, they went through like dozens of fish. So there was no way we were going to beat them. The guys that finished in 2nd place, the Zachary boys, listen, those guys win a lot of tournaments around here. I don't know if I've ever seen those 2 brothers not finish in the top 5. But I will say this, there were a lot of other guys that we competed against that we did finish in front of. So never get discouraged. If you want to fish a tournament, fish it on your terms. Fish the way you want to fish it. But be committed and be resolved to do it all day long. As hard as you did it at minute 1, at the very final minute, you better still be fishing just like that. And you too can compete. hopefully you're enjoying these videos. Before I give you my sign off, I want you guys to support the Plantation Inn. They do some really good works around here. They're involved in many of the things that we do here for Discover Crystal River. And the CCA deserves a big props. Lisa Fitzgerald and her team, Andrea and them weighing in the fish. They did a fantastic job this year. They really did, keeping all the fish healthy. Okay, well, if you like what you're seeing here on Flats Class YouTube, you enjoy the tips, you enjoy the adventure stuff we do. Hey, we've got all of our Tidewater Diaries here. We've got our television episodes here. If this is where you know it's the #1 place for inshore information, then why not come over here and push that button and subscribe? We're trying to reach 50,000 subs. Is that a big number? No, it's really not a big number, and we get a lot of views on this channel. But I need to justify hiring a cameraman full-time so I can take you to a lot more cool places, and just not in the state of Florida. I mean everywhere. And shoot more videos. Okay, that's all I got for you this week. Well, not really this week. We're going to have another video out tomorrow. So enjoy.